Third baseman, Nick Castellanos.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kang on the grass. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Kang 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Right side, hit hard. Davis grabs it cleanly. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sherwood Ratliff. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Sherwood Ratliff. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. 0-2 count, and hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. Throw won't get him, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That's how quickly things can.
Your attention, please.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
J.D. Davis.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sir up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Leading off the inning, Kang, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Come on,
sent on the ground out to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Play ball.
Ready for another shot now. Rougned Odor. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Rougned Odor.
On a rope to the second baseman, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Play ball.
Digging in to try it again. Kang 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Kang.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that's a home run into the top tank.
Yeah, and that's what you call a.
Play ball.
Ready once again, J.D. Davis. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance.
J.D. Davis.
Hit ball to second. And that's the second out.
Play ball.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kang. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First offering on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game. Digging in once again, Angel Huerta. He flew out in his last at-bat. Out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down. 13-9, the final score in this ball game. Texas scored a lucky 13 in this one. Kyle Law claims the win out of the pen, his first. Afternoon baseball now from the heart of Texas and Globe Life Park in Arlington. Today, the 3rd and final game in this. Henderson. Next for the Tigers, King Kang. He went deep in the contest last night. As a look, now the pitch. In the air, down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and that's off the left field wall. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Now at the plate, King Kang stands in here after doubling home 2 in his first at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Ranging back is Inciarte. On to the lawn and gone.
Wow, talk about a guy.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ender Inciarte.
On a rope to the second baseman. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the... Gavin Cecchini next. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Shortstop Gavin Cecchini.
It's on the ground out to second. Kang is up with it, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. Digging in and looking for more, King Kang. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. Striding in once again, King Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Yeah, great job right there.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that you said it, D-Row. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or...
Their attention, please.
Up next for the Rangers, Gavin Cecchini, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And safe, says the first base ump. So next to the plate for Texas, Gavin Cecchini. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Towards second. Kang is there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as decided. At the plate, King Kang. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And the inning is over. Making his way to the plate, King Kang. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. This is skied into short left center. Ratliff comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out. Next up for Detroit, King Kang. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep, gone all the way into the upper deck.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season.
Ball 4, take the way. 3.
6-4 the outcome today. William Sanders gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Charles
A coach looks to help one of his stars become even better.
Friday night baseball. Jose De Leon gets the starting nod for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, King Kang. RBI opportunity for him here, and he's the guy you want at the plate as he currently leads the American League in runs driven in. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit. Now the relay home, and not in time as the run scores.
That was a real hard. Good job. Squared up.
You don't need
Ball 4, take the ball.
Striding into the box, King Kang. He singled his last time up.
King Kang.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hard 90,
Shot
hard
down
90.
the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Let's play ball. He's out.
So stepping in, Whit Merrifield. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
With Merrifield.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play.
Play ball. 3.
Stepping up to the plate, King Kang, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch coming, here it is. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Gamble sprinting after it, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can...
Play ball. He's safe. He's out.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. King Kang, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit, but if they can't...
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that... Striding in, King Kang, and these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
No balls and 1 strike.
Run it out,
Hit
run it
hard on
out,
the
run it
ground
out.
to second. Merrifield scoops it up. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. From the home of the top.
Let's play ball.
So striding in, King Kang. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted the other way to left center. Calling for it, Huerta. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Next will be the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Out towards second. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Digging in now for the Mariners, Ben Gamel. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Straight up, straight up.
Pitch is popped up. Martinez calls for it, but the second baseman calls him off and makes the catch. And that. Now at the plate, King Kang. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Gamel is there. And digging in, King Kang.
For the Tigers, second baseman, King Kang.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep to right center. Gamel ranging back
find the ball,
to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And they'll get a little closer here as the run comes across to score from first. And it's there, but it's dropped at the plate. And that'll have to be ruled an error.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Next for Seattle, Corey Seager comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Corey Seager.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. On to first as they get the double play. Now at the plate, King Kang. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. First pitch on its way. On a rope to the second baseman. And the runner gets back. No double play. 8-3 is today's final. Seattle took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Erasmo Ramirez wins his third daytime base. Next up for Detroit, King Kang. He drove in 2 of their 3 runs in that ball game yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him. Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. In trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a relay to the plate. And he'll be tagged out heading toward the plate. And with that, the inning is over. Striding in once again, King Kang. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away.
Let's play ball. 3.
Ready for another chance? Brian Anderson comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-2.
1-1.
On the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Play ball.
Digging in to try it again, King Kang. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted the other way to left center. Seager is there. And the inning is over. Digging in once again, King Kang. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. hit hard towards center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. 2 runs are in. And the run will score all the way from first. It's 7-0.
Some guys just rise to the...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kilian Galarraga.
Number 12.
Hit out towards second. Kang has it. And there's out number 2.
Let's play ball.
Digging in and looking for more, King Kang. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a shot to left field and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed.
I know hindsight.
13-0, the convincing final score. Detroit jumped out to an early lead. We are under the light. Colton Wong will stand in. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
Colton Wong.
Hit sharply on the ground. Kang over to his left, and that's the 2nd out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Francisco Mejia, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Hit hard on the ground to second. Kang comes up with it. And there are 2 away now. Next for the Tigers, King Kang. He comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
King Kang.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Wong is there, and he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Time for a look at the...
Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Jose Ramirez. He flied out leading off the ball game.
Jose Ramirez.
Hard hit ball to second. Scooped up. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings. Score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Throw to first. So striding in, King Kang. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, as show track will demonstrate here, the result of that play may have been much different if not for...
Now at the plate, King Kang. He singled his last time up.
Second baseman, King Kang.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping, he's hustling for third. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Good job.
Yeah, everyone knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly because
Play ball. 3.
In now for Cleveland, Bradley Zimmer, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Bradley Zimmer.
He's on the ground over to first. To his right, Martinez. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Digging in, King Kang.
Now batting, second baseman, King Kang.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is pulled into right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner will score from second. And the run will score all the way from first. Now a 6-3 game.
hey, Dero, that's
Play ball. He's out.
Your attention, please.
Stepping into the box, Scott Schebler. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
look like they're up against it here. Down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Throw on to first for the out, and that.
Play ball. He's safe.
Ready once again, Francisco Mejia, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Last strike now for Cleveland. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5, the final. The Tigers took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Tuesday night.
Let's play ball. He's safe.
Striding into the box, Michael Brantley, and he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark. And hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, a diving stop. What a play.
Big league play in the hole.
Play ball.
Now at the plate, King Kang. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
King Kang.
Here comes the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A one-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city.
Play ball. 3.
Striding in for the Indians, Francisco Mejia, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Sent on the ground out to second. Kang fields it cleanly, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Play ball.
In now, King Kang.
Now batting, second baseman, King Kang.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. That's lifted the other way out to left. Brantley is under it. And that retires the side. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. It's out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Play ball.
Coming to the plate now, King Kang. He flew out in his last at-bat.
King Kang.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. swing and a drive to right. There it goes. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the Tigers take a 3-0 lead. That ball was
Play ball. He's safe.
ready for another shot now. King Kang. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. And this, of course, is a ballpark. And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Dusty Bowling.
Great job.